sit down. I'm talking generational wealth. I'm not new to it, I'm true to it. Trailblazing, I ain't new to it, I'm true to it. That's dedication to the team. Living a dream, come profit with me. Made it mean I'm selling that coffee and tea. Grinding just like coffee beans. Living up my community. Now I need more assets and less liabilities. Gonna buy the whole block up, and it's all because of top, yeah. Turn nothing into something with a mindset of abundance where overflowing, 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 overflowing.
All right. Hey. Happy Wednesday. WINS. Because all we do is win, no matter what. How many of you are feeling that vibe, that overflowing? Yes. Every time I hear that song, like literally, I'm just like, all that. That's how I feel. So happy Wednesday, everybody. So glad to be back. I missed you all. Hey, Miss Latanya, how are you? Come on. Everybody come in the room. Check in. Let me know that you are on here. Put it in the comments. Let me know where you are checking in from. And while you're doing that, go ahead and take a minute and tag and share and let everybody know that we are on here every single Wednesday, 12 noon Central Standard Time. Another special edition of Wealth Building Wednesday. Come on, you guys. And in fact, I am going to do the same thing right now. So I need you all to go ahead, tag and share. Okay, Indianapolis is in the house. Fort Lauderdale. Hey, are you guys okay? I know. I don't know if you guys are in the eye of the storm, but I hope everybody. So for everybody in Florida, we are praying for you that everybody's family will be safe, protected, and covered. So who's that checking in from Fort Lauderdale? Let's see. Come on, you guys. Tag, share. We are going to get started. Like I said, I am so glad to be back with you guys. Miss Janella Simpson stepped in last week. Man, I love her so much. Janella is always willing to come in. She's my honorary co-host, right? She is my official co-host. I have given her a whole job, okay? Given her a whole job. Hey, Miss Tequila, hello. Come on, everybody, tag, share, come on in. Let everybody know we are on. And I have two very, very special guests this week. And I'm telling you, you want to get your peeps on. You want to let them know that we are here because you definitely want to hear from them today. I promise you. And I told you guys I'm doing something special here. So get ready for another promo. But you have to be here to hear it first, okay? So I'm giving you guys like literally 10 seconds. 10 seconds to go ahead and share and get everybody on. Remind them what time it is. And here I am doing the same thing. All right. And in the meantime, don't forget, put it in your chat. Let me know where you are checking in From. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started because I've got to bring my first guest up, right? Because she is in the middle of her busy period. But let me show you guys something. When I tell you our company, yes, we're all about making money, education, being healthy and wealthy, but we are also about having fun. So I have a little something that I want to show you guys, and she's probably going to get me for this, but y'all know we got to show our fun also. Check it out. I hope you guys can see this. One of my special guests is featured right in here. Did you guys see that? I see you all putting some names in the chat. Okay, we do have a lot of fun. So I don't know if you saw my special guest getting her groove on in there. And I think I saw our CEO. I don't know, for all of you that are in other companies, do you have a CEO that jams like that? You don't. But without further ado, let me bring up my special guest. You know, I don't like to tell their story. I want them to share it with you. So, Miss L'Oreal Dancing Hartwell, are you there, ma'am?
Hey, LaChelle. Yes, we was getting it on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear. Oh, I have to
Good.
hear that.
Yes.
That was at the white party after the last event. You guys came down. We had a great time.
Yes. It was wonderful. Partying with the CEO. Where do you get to do that at?
Come on, over in Tava.
Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for coming on. And I know you have a lot going on. So for those that are joining us today and may not know who you are, sis, tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do, where are you?
Okay, awesome. I'm L'Oreal Hartwell. I am an entrepreneur, author, and investor. Been on out of corporate America since about 2019, full time in business. My husband and I own an insurance agency, the Lakestone Agency. And from that, we stacked on top of 3 restaurants. We have a donut shop and 2 sub shops, and one of the sub shops actually happens to be Subway.
Wait, hold up. You take it as 2 parts.
Okay.
Wait a minute. She said insurance.
Yes.
And what else now?
3 restaurants, a donut shop, and 2 sub restaurants.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, and I'm also a real estate agent. I've been an agent since 2006. So I love real estate. And so that's what really got me going in entrepreneurship. So
wow. Okay,
yeah.
so y'all, she's not out here playing business.
No.
Or doing business for real.
Yes.
Okay.
Got to.
And I knew about the restaurants. I didn't even know about the insurance. Now that is my baby.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because so many of us do not take advantage of all of the benefits and the possibilities. And Pastor said we have belt buckles and shoes and purses.
Come on.
And then selling fish dinners to put your loved ones in the ground.
That is so not okay in this day and age where you can get a policy, as little as $20 or $30 a month. And that was one of the reasons why my husband and I started, just to help change the mindset and the narrative,
Yes.
So.
Oh man, we can do a whole hour on that. I'm not gonna put on my soapbox.
Right.
Man, I'm so glad that you shared that. And so what I want to talk about, because you've been an entrepreneur, been successful in business. You already have a lot of things going on. So what brought you into TavaVerse?
Well, I'm all about working smarter and not harder. And so what TavaVerse is allowing me to do is bring more people on my wealth building journey. My husband and I have 5 kids, and we're committed to creating generational wealth. For so long, we always have to, everybody has a started from the bottom, now I'm here story. But at some point, we need to be standing on someone's shoulders and continuing to grow. We don't always have to start at the bottom. So TavaVerse has brought everything all together under like one umbrella. So I'm able to leverage the system, just getting people plugged in so they can, reach their financial goals, whatever it may be. We all have different things that we desire in life, but I believe that TavaVerse has the systems already, ready to go where we can efficiently, scale some things. So I got a lot going on, so I'm not able to personally take people by the hand, but I can turn them over to our wonderful educators, and whatever, they need in business or in life, TavaVerse has it for them. So it's just a wonderful system. We have the top-notch educators, and they're teaching everything that we need to know. So that's what brought me in over here at the TavaVerse.
Man, I love what you said, because there are a lot of us and we sing that song so proudly. Started from the bottom, now yeah.
Man.
Love what you said. It's time to change the narrative. My children and my grandchildren, okay, my grandbaby, y'all know I got a grandbaby now. My grandbaby will know nothing about the bottom or that song. Okay.
Yeah.
I love what you said. And because you already have so much going on, here's a platform that allows you to plug them in, get what they need, and to get to their goals.
Yeah.
I love it. So was it hard? Was it a hard decision? Did you have to think about it? Well, I don't know. I already got so much. I don't know if I want to do this.
No, it was a no-brainer for me, because what helped me to grow and scale to the level that we're at now was having being connected to a community and mentors, and that helped us to accelerate our learning curve. If you follow someone that's already been where you're trying to get there, you'll get there that much faster. So it was a no-brainer to me, because my one of the visionaries, Dr. Jewel Tankard, she helped me to rebound, because in 2008, just a little backstory, my husband and I, we lost everything. I was pregnant with twins, living in a hotel room. We were homeless, lost our cars, and had to file for bankruptcy. And in that hotel room, pregnant with those twins, I had to make a choice and a decision if I wanted to give in and be depressed, or, change some things around. So I started plugging into reading books, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Failing Forward, just plugging into different ones. And again, success leaves clues. And so that helped me to build up. And so knowing that, it's like, okay, TavaVerse, again, no brainer at all. We have mentors. We have people that are successful doing what they're doing in real estate, in marketing, in trust, and other wealth building strategies. So to me, it was a no-brainer, because I've been renewing my mind for over 15, 16 years. So it just followed my playbook.
Wow. So let me ask, because that's really powerful, of what you said you did. And so many people find themselves in those situations because life happens, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I hear Mr. Lloyd says nothing. It's nothing wrong with being broke except acting like you're not, right? But when you found yourself in that position, and I know you said you started to read the books, but how did you even get to the point to say, okay, I need to start doing this? Because a lot of times when people get to that down point, especially if they've had success, right? Put some fireballs in the chat if you've had some success before and then experienced some failures. How were you able to even just get in the mindset of, I've got to get back up? How did you?
That is a wonderful question. And my pastor actually, he ministered a teaching, and it's called No Lesser Order. And the premise behind that message is we are the highest order of God's creation. Therefore, we should never settle for anything less than what we were born for, you know? And so, and one of the quotes that he used also was breakdown and breakthrough happens at the same fork in the road. Everything comes down to a choice. So that once that seed was planted, I just kept on watering it because I knew I wanted something more. We had 2 children and I was about to have 2 more because again, I was pregnant with twins and I was like, I don't want to repeat a cycle. You know, my mom was a single mom, God bless, you know, bless her. She raised 6 children on her own. And but I said, I didn't want to be struggling. You know, I had already experienced the struggle and I said, I wanted something different. So for, again, hearing those outside things, that once that seed was planted, it was just, I just had to water it. So that was in 2007, mind you, that was prior to us losing everything in 2008. So I just love the way the universe works. You know, I didn't know that storm was coming up, but God had a plan. You know, this isn't a Christian thing, but you know, God is all in it. So I can't help it. I'm an unapologetically Christian girl.
Hey, let me tell y'all,
Yeah.
y'all were getting on for a sermon today too. We do it all, okay?
Yeah.
We do it all. And I hope you guys heard what she said. She said breakdown and breakthrough happen at the same point. Come on. Now, I'm about to pass the offering plate right there. Like that just did it for me. And I hope somebody is being encouraged. And I hope you guys are sharing this right now with somebody. Like, and because we see people and we think they've got it going on and everybody's good. You never ever know what people are going through. So if you had somebody right now that's on the fence, you know, maybe their finances are not where they want them to be. Maybe they just don't even know where to start. What would you say to the person that's watching right now?
I would definitely ask you to just see exactly what you want to accomplish. One of the things that we fail to do, you know, just in life, we say we want a lot of money or we want this big house, something like that. It's not having clear and defined goals. So just getting in your mind exactly, you know, what you want out of life. What do you want to come back to you? And once you have that, then being able to again connect with a community that's thriving and that's willing to assist you, because some people, they make it and they forget where they came from. That's not what you're getting over here at TavaVerse. Everybody, you know, what I love, we want to be here. We don't have to be here. We want to, and there's a difference. You get even more, you know, being able to get mentorship and things like that, because we really want to see everybody win. So anybody on the fence, you know, it may seem foreign. You know, I thought about getting into real estate or thought about building a business, but I never knew exactly where to start. Don't bump around or try YouTube University. Plug into a community that has it all, because again, time is a non-renewable resource. So you want to be able to spend your time effectively. You want to get a return on the time that you invest. So don't continue to keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You know, that's the definition of insanity. So let's stop that, you know, and let's plug into something that's moving. And it's enough seats here at the table. You know, it's not too late or anything like that. We have enough room for you.
I love it. I love it. I know you told me not to keep you too long. Tell them what you're doing right now. Tell them what you got going. Oh, right.
So, right. So I'm actually in our physical location here, Subway in Flint, Michigan. Last year, my husband and I purchased this. We purchased the building, then we decided to franchise with Subway and everything. And up until about 2 months ago, I didn't even know how to make a sandwich. But as an entrepreneur and a business owner, you should be able to know how to do everything in your business. You know, I can't ask someone to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. So my husband and I, we took over the morning shift, and it's like one of our lunch rushes. So he's, you know, manning the counter, and I love him for it because he's always supporting me. We support each other. You know, it's a good marriage there, whatever. So we're here in Subway making sandwiches. I'd say, Lord, I didn't want to be making any sandwiches. I don't even cook at home. But again, I'm willing to do everything, mopping the floors, cleaning bathrooms, making sandwiches, whatever I'm asking my employees to do, I'm willing to do it also. So I'm here in the store. That's what.
Wow, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna let you. I just got one more question because I think
Yes.
this is just key. So you said, okay, I don't even make sandwiches, wasn't cooking at home, any of that. Then why would you want to own a restaurant? Most people feel like they can only do things they know about, or so what made you go into that vein?
Well, it was a continuation. When the pandemic happened, my husband and I, we had purchased our first, it was a donut shop. It's been in our community about 60 years. So we took over, the owners were ready to retire. We were just customers. We had been going there for like 10, 12 years. And they just asked my husband, "Do you want to buy this place?" So we decided to go ahead and do it. And we saw that even through the pandemic, when other industries were declining, food and stuff, people have to eat, you know. They
Right.
may not do a lot of shopping and things like that, but this was another emerging industry, or that was able to sustain the ebbs and flows of the economy. So it was just, again, a natural progression, looking at the balance sheets and things like that. It was an investment because I'm here to make money. I'm not here for the sandwiches, but it was a good investment. So it was just, franchising is easier than starting, having your own. I don't want to say mom and pop, but just having a one-off store, a restaurant. So we was able, again, working efficiently, smarter, not harder. They have systems. We were able to just plug in. We plugged our employees into Subway University. So I'm all about efficiency and maximizing and scaling. So buying a franchise allowed us to do that. So that's how we ended up here.
Man, I hear that TavaVerse lingo coming through.
I was trying to not use to me. Yes. I'm a student too. That's another thing. You never really stop growing. If you stop growing and learning, you'll be stagnant and actually moving backwards. So it's like I'm constantly plugging into this education because I don't know what I don't know. And again, being connected to our CEO and different ones, they headed to billionaire status, and that's where I'm trying to get to. So I follow the leader. I don't act like I got it all together, because I can grow and still be even more than what I am today. So I'm excited for this community, and I want you that's watching to join us, because again, it's enough for everybody. Whatever you want to accomplish in life, we can help you reach that goal.
Wow, she said it all. Drops the mic, passes the offering plate. All right. Thank you so much, L'Oreal, for coming on and interrupting your busy day and sharing with us. We appreciate you guys. This will not be the last time she's on. I need y'all to put some love in the chat.
Y'all.
Fireballs, some money bags, baby.
Yes.
Have a blessed one. Thank you, sis, and can't wait to hear more from you.
Thank you, LaChelle.
So, man, let me tell you, we do not play business over here. It's big business for real. And here you have a sister and her husband. Did y'all hear her say 5 kids, multiple businesses, saw the value of connecting with the TavaVerse platform and also sharing it. So if you're on here and you have not shared this with anybody, y'all hear me say it every week, shame on you. Well, you still have some time right now. So take a second and share this video right now so they can hear about who we are and what we're doing. And for those, maybe it's your first time here, we help with, we give you education on personal and business credit, real estate, systems, marketing, funding. Man, let me tell you, all of our educators, when I tell you, are top-notch, solid, knowledgeable, and experienced. No one that just decided yesterday, and look, I'm not knocking anybody who decided yesterday to do something, right? But if you're going to come on and teach Somebody, I need you to have already walked that path, right? So let me tell y'all know on Wednesdays, WINS Day, I said I'm going to have something special for you guys. And today I am doing it again. Where are my Tava? Where are my Tava lifestyle folks that have been here that love our products? So I know I got a lot of TavaVerse people that are part of the platform. Let me tell you, you're doing yourself a disservice if you have not tried our products. And so I have one today dun, 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 that I am going to put on special today. That is our Vale 30 sample packs. Yes, Miss Shanita. Yes. Let me tell you guys, our Vale 30 liquid vitamin, which is great for adults and children. Okay, our liquid vitamin. How many of you out there hate taking those big old pills and aren't able to get them down? Look, we have a liquid vitamin, and this for all my gym folks, right? You could take it on the go. Our Vale 30 bottles are amazing for those that are at home. Oh, hey, Keish. Man, I think I got both of my presidents on today. Okay, ladies of New Direction in the house and New Direction riders. Y'all want to know what that is? Hit me up in my DMs. And yes, the bottles at home, let me tell y'all, it's serious with the Vale, okay? My children know, the staff at the office knows, do not drink out of my bottle of Vale. Like, the wrath is severe. But to avoid all of that, guess what? You can get the individual packs. Guys, you can put these in your kids' lunchbox and it'll help them that midday crash. They eat their lunch, take a Vale shot, and boom, they get a burst of energy to get through the day. Same thing for those that work in the office. You are sitting there. How many of you get that midday crash? You know, the Vale 30 samples are the way to go. Take them with you. Yes, yes, yes. So, and let me tell y'all, okay, I know, look, let me show y'all this, right? Okay, y'all see how it says buy one, get one free. I actually dropped the price. So don't tell Mr. Lloyd that. It's actually less than buy one, get one free. Okay, go to the website, go to the back office, get yours today. Yes, we are getting them ready. All right, so now let me say, I have another guest with me today, and my furry co-hosts are here with me. Y'all see that they got excited. They heard about the Vale special, so you may hear them in the background. But I have another good friend of mine. This gentleman has been in his industry for a long time, and I can personally attest to his knowledge in this area. And that is none other than Mr. George Cole. George, are you there? Yep, there we go.
Good.
How
good,
are
good.
you today?
I am doing wonderful, and thank you so much for the opportunity. And what a great story from the previous young lady, and what a great job, kind of great leadership that you offer to Tava. Exceptional.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you've heard us talk about the TavaVerse platform, we are all about educating people, helping them to accomplish their goals. And hold on,
Right.
are we losing you? And we know
No.
credit is a major component of that. And you have, I can say you have personally helped me. So I want you to come on and just share, what are you seeing in the industry now? Is there, I mean, do you think there's a major need for this? Are people getting it more? What are you seeing?
Yeah, well, I'm seeing a need that's bigger and greater than all time. It's, people with negative credit sometimes is like a revolving door. just, they get their.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Did we lose him? All right. Well, we will give him a sec. Let's see if he can reconnect. See, that's how y'all see in church. In church, they would say the devil is busy. He doesn't want us to get this information out. That's how you know it's about to be something powerful coming. Hey there, Rocco, Latavian. Man, all of my peeps are in here today. All right. Oh, Shanita, yes. Y'all better hurry up and go get that special right after this is over before Mr. Lloyd, finds out, because I did drop the price. All right, let's see. George, you back?
Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. So yeah.
All right.
I mean, the need for credit is so huge. It's always been huge. It's like a revolving door with negative information on the credit. People get built back up, and then all of a sudden, what happens is just new things happen. So I truly believe that there's nothing wrong with a fancy life, but sometimes I do believe that we should, do our best to live in our means. We like nice cars, but always we have to leverage ourselves and buy them correctly. It's so important to be able to have a good, solid credit profile. The reason why is because it is a true evaluation of your credit worthiness, your character, and everything that banks want to look at. So you obviously don't want to carry high credit card balances, because then it shows that you really can't afford to live, and you don't want to show that aspect. The next thing is that you want to avoid late payments of all due, because it is one of the number one significant factors on your credit report is having a 30-day late. The other thing is basically, even if you owe a collection agency or something like that, there's rules and laws on how we necessarily don't have to pay them legally if it's past the statute of limitations or whatever. But if it is within the statute, it is a legitimate debt, then I recommend for people to give them something. See, here's what I mean. So, like, say if you owe Navy Fed $25,000 on a bad credit card, and it goes to collections, you can pay that collection agency $25 a month. And what I want people to know is, if you just paid them $25 a month, you're trying to get a house, your score's at 620. Some mortgage guy will say, hey, look, you got to pay this Navy Fed off or we can't underwrite you. To do is prove that you've been making 3 consecutive payments. You got your score up to 620, you still buy your house, because now you reestablish a payment history. So there's so many things that deals with credit law and credit underwriting in so many different situations. And that's why, I ask for people to ask me questions. Ask me. All my customers, I said, before you make a decision, before you do anything, call me first so that we can go over, put it on the scale and weigh it. Credit is not a hard thing to reattain, because, the credit reporting agencies are a privately owned business, and business to make money. They make money by selling your information. Lenders make money by people getting good credit scores. FICO makes money by selling your data and deal with. Okay, we're still here?
Yep.
Okay, finding you partners to deal with. So basically what happens is that credit is not that difficult to get corrected. But how you get it corrected is one of the most important keys. What we do and what we specialize in is in reversing credit, like getting a foreclosure or a charge off or, a repossession or whatever it may be, a negative student loan. We don't want to remove it, because then it takes history, it takes away trade lines. So as we fight to reverse that information, get it to come back to show paid as agreed, never late with a zero. That will send your credit score all through the roof. And so we just teach people how possibility and everything does with their finances. It's not hard. There's 2 types of credit. There's secured and then there's unsecured credit. It's not hard to get, because that means getting a car at a good, because if you don't pay, they can take it back. Getting a house, not hard. People can get a house at 580 sometimes, have some things squared away. But it's secured credit. So therefore, if you don't pay, they can take it back. The difficulties is like Ms. Hartford, I believe her name was, is getting that unsecured, borrowing money for businesses. You really have to have your situation together. Your scores need to be up. Everything needs to be or removed or fixed. You need to show some money in the bank. You need to show quarterly taxes that you need to show a profit on these quarterly taxes. So we can't write everything off and expect someone to give us a business loan. What we do is we help to navigate people to achieve the American dream, home ownership, getting their automobiles at the lowest interest rates possible, show them how to leverage everything they're doing. So what we want to do is just, help and be a part of what you do. And, I'm always very responsive, LaChelle,
Yes.
and I
Yes.
enjoy helping people. And what I do with the credit game is magical. There's no lie. But my education is better than the magic that I do because I like to educate. But reversing credit is the #1 key to success. I mean, think about it. Reversing credit means this. If you went to college, you had a D in chemistry, a D in calculus, and a D in biology. So you go to the transcript office and ask them, can you remove that for me? Can you hook it up? They said, no, I can do better than that. I can change that to an A. What would that do for you? It'll send your GPA through the roof. That's what we do. We reestablish history. We make sure that we're clicking on all the FICO algorithms of how FICO will analyze you to the lender to let them know that this is a good person. You have less than 1% that this person will default on the loan, less than 2%. The higher the score, the less they know you'll default, the more money you get, and the more you can leverage your abilities.
Man, let me tell you, I had 2 preachers on here today, okay? Miss L'Oreal preaching about the business. George is preaching on this credit game, but we're not playing games. We are doing real business. So I hope you all are hearing, because George, there are a lot of people that feel like it is just the end of the world. Maybe they had to file bankruptcy. Maybe they've been late on everything the last 6 months, and there's no way I could ever buy a house. I mean, what would you say to that person?
Right. Don't believe it, because it's all sometimes when people tell you no to do something, it can stick in your head for the next 30, 40 years, and then you never achieve anything. Everything is forgivable. Bankruptcies are forgivable. Bankruptcy can be removed off your credit report. The negative data of being behind for 6 consecutive months on your auto loan, that can be corrected. But what we want to make sure is, can you begin to make the payments in October? Because there's no need for us to do it if you're going to, stay behind, because we have fixed all that, then you have a new late payment. But if you now got your funds under control, then we can help reverse. That's why reversing is so much more powerful than deleting. You delete everything, then you have no credit. And then what do people do? They start adding these artificial trade lines, these fake trade lines that says authorized user, that says terminated. And the lenders look at that. They know it's not, it's somebody else. You can see. And so if your whole credit report with, authorized users and stuff like that, then you never established your own credit. And others may approve you online for a credit card, but then their security is going to look at it and then turn around and deny you with 12 or 8 hours because they realize it wasn't you. So by reversing credit, it establishes your own trade lines, and that's what you want. And you work on deleting the collections, deleting public record, and we go over the whole credit report. Let me just say this. FICO is really the bank. The bank is not FICO, Fair Isaac Corporation, created 1958, I believe. What happens is FICO creates this model to show lenders who you are. That you go online to apply for a credit card, within 5 seconds, they can give you American Express Platinum with limit. Because of what FICO said. They can't verify that you really work for NASA. They can't verify that you have $500,000 a year with Tava, not in 5 seconds. So they got to go by what FICO said. And so what we want to do is attack the FICO game, credit corrected within their parameters, and then now it's made for you to get cash.
Man, I love it. That's it. We can't give them anymore, George. They have to come aboard, be a part of TavaVerse. If this information was helpful to you guys, drop some fireballs because he was giving some knowledge. All right. Did y'all hear what he said? It's about reversing, because you hear all kind of things on the internet. Y'all stop watching them TikTok videos from random people telling y'all to do some foolishness, and then you shoot yourself in the foot and have a -2 credit score listening to somebody that was not documented and vetted. The beautiful thing about TavaVerse is anybody that we bring on, that we connect you with. Hey, Miss Beauty J, you know that they are very experienced and knowledgeable in their game. And so, George, I'm gonna have to bring you back for another round, and we're gonna put you somewhere else next time where we got a better connection so we can hear you clearly, because you were really giving the business. But I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much.
All right, truly appreciate you. So when I tell you it's Wednesday, WINS day, it is Wednesday. And all next month, which is my birthday month, okay, y'all better get ready. Be prepared to be sick of me. But all next month, I will be bringing on professionals to help us in all areas of our life: taxes, insurance, credit, real estate, all the professionals in the areas that we have partnered with in TavaVerse. Tequila, your birthday is next month too. Okay, come on, Virgos, chime in. Put your birthday in the chat. I'm going to shout out to all of you. Y'all get ready. This is the prelude, okay? Every Wednesday, it is going down, all right, the month of September. But I really, really, really want you all to see and understand the value of what we have here. And I'm not just speaking as the director of operations. Y'all remember that hair club commercial? I'm not just the director of operations. I'm a client too, okay? I have utilized them, and I'll be glad to share my story of my new door that I plan on getting, and setting up my grandbaby. Let me tell you, when her feet hit the ground, I opened a UIL for her. You all don't know what it is. You need to tune in to TavaVerse and find out. Opening an investment account. I mean, custodial investment accounts. Come on, guys. There are so many things that we can do. And I'm going to shout back out to L'Oreal, because she said, I'm no longer singing that anthem, started from the bottom, now we're here. Even though that was good, right? We are about to change the narrative so that we are giving our next generations a launch pad. Okay, that's what it's about, a launch pad. So, all right, guys, that is all I have today. For those of you that are just joining, go back and watch this. Okay, share it with somebody. I had a phenomenal guest. Man, she shared her story of what she's doing in business, and it's powerful. So share that. Then I dropped the bomb. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Valet 30 samples are on sale. Okay, buy one, get one free. You need this. All right. And then make sure you tune in on Saturday morning for training, how to get started with Tava. We're talking about maximizing the money. Okay, maximizing the money in every area. If you're with TavaVerse, guess what? You can earn while you are learning. You're getting paid for sharing information with people that they need. Everybody on here knows somebody that needs some information about their credit, that needs some help purchasing some additional properties, some that just needs some encouragement. So y'all know, because we will pass the collection plate and preach all of it and party. We gonna preach and party, baby. That's what we do over here. So, all right, I'm LaChelle Pierre, Director of Operations. So glad that each and every one of you tuned in today. I hope you will have a prosperous week. Make sure you share this with somebody and tune in next week for another great edition of Wealth Building Wednesday. Peace and blessings to you all.
Overflowing, 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 overflowing. Glow up, but I don't do it for myself. Pass it down, I'm talking generational wealth. I'm not new to it, I'm true to it. Trailblazing, I ain't new to it, I'm true to it. That's dedication to the team. Living a dream, come profit with me. Made it mean I'm selling it coffee and tea. Grinding till like coffee beans. Living up my community. Now I need more assets and less liabilities. Gonna buy the whole block up, and it's all because of top, yeah. Turn nothing into something with a mindset of abundance where overflow.